I mean, it's pretty accurate, you know? This matches this. Maybe I should fix it a little bit. Not for you, but for me, so I don't have to look at it as I record this. Hi there, gals and pals. Welcome to another little piece of my life. I have finished my workout, and before I take a shower for the day, I'm going to back my car out of the garage, and we have got to take care of my plants. It's so bad. I have been a terrible plant mother lately. A few of my plants needed repotted, like probably at the beginning of the fall season, and I didn't get it done. I didn't make it a priority. And now I have one fully dead plant and a partially dead other plant. My palm isn't doing great. I need to get some more light in the bedroom for him. I'll show you later, but I moved him in there because it's warmer in our bedroom, and I know that like tropical plants like the warmth. So I moved him in there, and I just know he's not getting enough light. So we're gonna remedy that with a plant light. I've got like 2, maybe 3 plants that I need to repot. I need to do some maneuvering of some plants because there's one that's just not doing well in its location. But it's kind of funny because it's probably like the 5th location I've put it in, and it's just not doing well. It's my string of dolphins. I just don't think it likes my home, because when it was at my mom's home, it was immaculately beautiful, but it's just, can't win them all, can't win them all. So I'm gonna take you along today. We're gonna water the plants, we're gonna replant some plants, we're gonna adjust some things with some plants. We're just gonna get them feeling and looking better. I need to coddle them today. I need to really take good care of them and tell them how important they are and just boost their egos. We're gonna start with my upstairs plants because there's not as many. This guy is my Swiss cheese monstera. He's actually doing excellent. And all we need to do is water him today. I removed a dead leaf. These guys right here are plants that I propagated. I'm gonna take these into the bathroom and we're gonna water these. This guy has a couple bad leaves, but look how much new growth he's getting in here. Amazing. This guy too, he's had some crazy new growth. We've got a leaf here, we've got a leaf here. Pretty much all of these really light ones. This guy's new, this guy's new. This guy right here, we are going to repot. He needs some new soil. I'm also gonna do some trimming of his branches because as you can see, we've got a lot of dead space there and quite a bit of dead space here. So we are going to reconfigure him in the garage in a little while. My snake plant needs repotted, but not desperately. So I'm gonna wait to do him until the spring, which is my favorite time to repot. But he does need watered. I probably only water him like once a month. He's pretty dry right now. We're getting lots of new growth in here, so I'm not super concerned about the fact that he needs repotted. He's obviously still got some room to grow into his pot. Like this is new and this is new, but he is gonna need taken care of this spring. This guy right here, this Marble Queen Pothos, desperately needs some soil in it. Now this is another one that we're gonna take downstairs with us and add some soil to it. My cactus is quite dry right now. I also only water him about once a month, but he needs a good little soak here. This is my bird of paradise. Look how amazing. We do have a leaf dying off, which is totally natural. The old dies and the new grows. And here is a new leaf coming in there. His soil's still pretty good. If I have a little, I may top him off later, but I like to water him twice. So I'll get him pretty wet, and then I'll move on to a different plant, and then I'll come back and give him some more water. Pro tip, put your plants on wheelies, and then they're easy to move out of the way to get to other things. This guy up here, my Silver Queen Pothos, I trimmed him up a couple weeks ago and I replanted a lot of his stems back into the top here to fill him out. So I'm just gonna give him a good old water. And then I'm gonna pull these dead leaves off. We're gonna go back to this guy again. By the way, his name is Missouri. All of my plants are named after a place, a location. Give him a little bit more water. Check this guy. Yeah, he needs some water too. Look how fun this one is. Such a fingery little fella. This guy could really use repotted, but I'm gonna wait until the spring for this one as well. He's still growing lots of new offshoots, but he will need an adjustment this spring. That's it for my upstairs plants. Now it is time to move downstairs. Moving on to these plants on my landing right now. All of these need watered, so I'm gonna snatch them up and take them to the sink. This guy's not doing the greatest. This leaf has been trying to come out for like 3 months. We've got a dead one here and he's just quite wilty. I think I need to replant him. So I'm gonna put him to the side and repot him. This guy's growing like a weed. He's doing really well. Just give him a little bit of water. Again, this is a guy that needs replanted. He's got tons of new little leaves coming in, which is great, but he's gonna wait until springtime. He's doing quite good. Because I have so many plants, I'm just gonna quickly explain to you what I'm going to do, and then we are gonna move on to outside. I'm not gonna show me watering everything. These hanging plants only get watered like every other week, so they don't need watered this week, but that's what I would normally do, just water them. This rope Hoya, absolutely stunning. This is my first plant ever. I'm going to repot him this spring, but today is not his day. I need to put some more soil in this guy and water him. My Birkin needs watered. How cute is that? This guy needs repotted. Haven't decided if I'm gonna repot him yet or not today. We'll decide that later. This guy just needs watered. This guy's getting watered. Look how stunning that Monstera plant is. I'm also gonna come in here and snip off these air roots so that they don't get caught underneath the wheels of this guy as they grow. I do that probably once a month. This guy is actually propagated from that Marble Queen Pothos there, so he's gonna get watered as well. This is my Neon Pothos, just needs watered. This baby fig here is gonna get watered. This guy, my palm. See how much he's dying? It's sad. What I'm gonna do is add a light in here for him, so I will show you me putting that up later. And then we have this guy, the mini Monstera, and he's hard. I don't quite know what to do with him because he kind of needs a wall to grow up. I need to water him and I may replant him. I haven't decided yet. We'll take him to the possible replant location. This guy just needs watered. That guy needs watered. This guy needs watered. Watered, watered, watered. And I think I'm gonna replant this guy. I think I'm gonna fully take him out and put him in a different pot and then repot this guy. And now on to these ones that are dying. This is my string of turtles. He's looking so rough. I need to move him. I don't want to get rid of him yet, but I might have to. We'll assess that situation later. And this guy, this beautiful Marble Queen was doing so good. I have cut a lot of him off recently and repropagated him into also that plant. So I don't know if that's what did it. I wouldn't think so, that's never happened before. Or if he just didn't have enough soil for his roots to grow in up there, or he was overwatered. I think I'm probably gonna have to say goodbye to most of that plant, if not all of it. That's so sad. It happens, it happens. You did a good job. You're a good plant mom. It's okay, you're gonna lose them once in a while. Okay, I'm gonna get to watering and taking care of all of these, and then I will see you outside in the garage to take care of repotting. Hi there, pals. I am in my garage, and I think I figured out the majority of what I'm going to do. This guy, I'm actually gonna take out of this and then repot it in the same thing. It just needs some fresh soil, I think. And then I'm just gonna place it in this pot that says, I love you. Same thing with this guy. He's just very underfilled. So I'm just gonna add soil to it. Ugh. This guy, I added rocks to the bottom, and I'm going to remove it from this pot and put it in this pot, which is a little bit deeper. I'm gonna take it out of this plastic and put it in this plastic, which is a bit deeper. And then I'm gonna put it in this pot. I wanna try to get more of its trunk in soil so it's not so flimsy. We're repotting way more plants than I thought I was going to today, but it just needs done. This guy, same thing. I need to get more of his trunk in soil. Oh boy, yeah, he's struggling. So I'm gonna replant him into this pot, which is, again, deeper. And then this guy, he's getting a massive upgrade. I hope it's not too much for him to handle, but I think he'll be okay. I'm gonna remove this pup and put it in just a little pot. And then I'm gonna put a lot of the base of his trunk in here so that he'll start to fill out like this. I feel like this is such a cute pot for this plant specifically. I did indeed bring my palm out here. I'm going to replant it. Sorry about the heater. I am going to replant my palm. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about it, but I'm going to do it. This guy, there's no saving him. He's done. He's done. And again, my string of dolphins, it's unrevivable. So I'm gonna say goodbye to him as well. This guy, let's take care of him right now. I'm gonna repot that plant into this guy and put him right back in here. I'm just gonna take a lot of the bulk of him away. I'm gonna mix up a bunch of soil and then we'll just move through the plants as we move through them. I am using the same scenario for all of my plants, so I will show you that right now. I've got my soil in here, and then I'm gonna take some earthworm casings. This is just good food for your plants. And then perlite. And now I'm just gonna mix it up. I think we're good to go. I'm gonna take these dead pieces off. And then you see this really long strand? I'm gonna cut it way up here. Same with this guy. He has a long strand where he doesn't have any leaves, so I'm gonna cut him way up here. Gonna loosen this up. Oh wow, he's root bound. I think I'm gonna try to break him up. All right, I've got them all separated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. These are the long strands that I cut off. So I'm gonna go ahead and repot these into that pot, and then I'm gonna take maybe one of those. I can't put all of those back in there. It's too much for that tiny little pot. So I'll probably propagate them into a different pot. I filled this up most of the way. Here's that long piece. I'm gonna snip it right here. And then I'm gonna stick this right into the soil. All right, I think that's good. And then this one, I'm gonna put on the other side. So let's go, try right here first. And stick him in. Oh yeah, that was good, that was perfect. Somebody's here. It was just the UPS woman. Okay, so we've got these two pieces, and then I'm gonna take this guy that's already like got roots on it and stuff, and I'm gonna put him kind of up front like that. My cat wants out here so bad, but she can't come out here because there's poopy boots and stuff, and I don't want her to get worms. That piece, it just is not happy. All right, stay, motherfucker. Oh my God, oh my God. I just need to go back to bed today is what I need to do. I'm going one more note on this guy. There we go. That's much better. Now I'm gonna top him off with soil. I'm just gonna use my hands for this. And then I'm gonna set him off to the side so he can get watered in a little while. Tell the camera how rotten you're being. I'm trying to open the door so I can be out here with my mom because I know she's doing something and I have FOMO and God forbid she be out here and do something alone. Ah, I just love you too so much, Rosie. You see, this is what I'm doing. I'm just planting things. Things that you don't want to do. You can't help me with this. Oh, she's cute. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just, you know, filling this up most of the way. Patting it down. I'm gonna tilt you down so you can see what I'm doing. I like to take my roots and kind of twist them around the base of the plant like this, so when I stick it in, all of the roots go in. I didn't realize how many pieces were in that tiny little plant. It's a good thing I got him down today and we're doing this because he wouldn't have survived much longer. This one's a beauty. Great root system there. That worked great. Now I'm just gonna fill this up to the tippity top. I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with how those turned out. I'm not gonna show you my other pothos because that would just be repetitive. So we'll do this guy next. He is just undersoiled. He needs more in his pot. There's nothing wrong with him. He's producing amazingly. I'm just gonna take him out. He's quite damp. I'm gonna loosen him up. See these roots right here? I wanna get those covered up. That's important. It's important to get those covered up. It's also what's going on with my palm, so we need to get my palm replanted. Okay, I've just put about this much soil in it. We'll see how the placement is. Oh yeah, that's great. There's still quite a bit of room there where I can fill up the rest. Get it packed down real good. He looks much happier already. I'm really sorry I didn't do that sooner. That was so easy. Look how much happier. I'm gonna do the same thing with a couple of these other plants, so I'm not gonna show you those either, but I will show you how we're gonna take care of this guy. I gotta see if I have something that will go in here. If not, he can't get planted today. I think we might be in luck. Haha, yeah! I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up a little bit. As you can see, this guy has a bamboo stick to try to stay, you know, propped up. We're gonna have to remove that right now. Snip, snip, snip. Set him there for now. Now, like I said, I want to remove these pups. There's 2 of them. Loosen him up. Try to get this pup carefully. I don't know if you can see this. I'm sorry, I don't have a cameraman today, so the angles and everything aren't that great. I don't have 2 cameras to do close-ups. Not gonna work. But this guy I can get. That guy was just too immature, which is fine. I wasn't expecting to be able to get him, but worth a try. I love these plants because they're the friendship plant. They grow these little pups all the time and you can just remove them and replant them and give them to a friend. How fun is that? There it is, and I'm gonna repot that in just a little guy. Now I'm just gonna fill this up with soil. Okay, there she is. I think she's gonna do a lot better in here, I hope. I'm still going to get some fishing wire and tie this around so she keeps growing straight. But I did realize that it is 2:15, no it's not, it's 2:30, and I have not had any lunch, and I think that would be a good thing for me to do right now. I kind of lost track of time. I have done 4 plants so far, and we still need to do 1, 2, 3. We still need to do 4 more. 3 of them I'm not going to show you because they're similar to something we've already done, but I will show you when I redo my big palm. I'm just going to go ahead and water the ones that I've done so far, and then I'll be back out after I eat. Also, I'm gonna plant my little guy when I come back out. And also this. You're welcome. A quick note, it indeed was not 2:30, it was 1:30 as I sat down to have my lunch, and it is leftover chicken tortilla soup. It's divine. I just went and got a bunch of rocks from up in the driveway. I'm out of breath, it's cold, and I was running. And I'm gonna put these rocks in the bottom of this pot so that I can elevate a little bit. I don't think I have another tub for that to go in. Yeah, it's gonna be too big. So I think I'm just gonna fully repot him in the pot. I don't like doing that. I like having something to be able to remove from the pot and take out. That way, if I need to snip the plastic to get it out, if it's too root bound, I can. But with the shape of this pot, I just don't think that's possible. I tell you what, I think that was the right move for Miss Colley's. I think he needed like a nice new pot with some soil. He just needed some care. I'm really hoping I can revive him now because a lot of his palms are actually pretty bad, but it's good to know that I did what I can to help him. If I have a hidden talent, it would be the fact that I am a professional at mixing up the perfect amount of soil that I need. I'm just watering him quickly. I don't know why, but I literally get it every time. That's it. I have repotted everything I needed to repot today. I repotted way more than I expected to. I'm gonna give you a quick overview and then I'll show you what they look like in the house. This is Miss Colley's. He's been repotted. This guy and this guy were 1 plant and now they are 2. I have taken this little pup off of him and now they are both repotted. I repotted this guy. I repotted this guy. I added soil to this guy. I repotted this mini monstera so he's a little bit more sturdy. And I repotted my alocasia and he looks so good. That's it, that's everything I repotted. Now I'm gonna take it all inside and take care of it, and I will show you when it's all cleaned up and ready to be displayed. Good morning, gals and pals. I am a little bit more put together today. Yesterday was a long day. I have put all of my plants back. They've all been taken care of. I'm very happy with how they look, and I'm gonna take you on a little plant tour now. I got done late afternoon and then I had to clean the garage out and get everything put back into the house and blah, 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 blah. So I didn't get to show you then, but I'm here now. God, this is so blurry, I'm so sorry. I'm here now and I'm gonna show you now. We'll start in the kitchen. A little overview of this section here. I watered this guy. This guy I completely replanted into a different pot because he needed some more support. Some of his roots were showing. This guy, all I did was watered him. And I didn't show you guys this because actually when I came in last night and was putting everything away, I was like, oh, my rope hoya needs repotted so bad. And so since I had everything out, I went ahead and repotted it. This pot's probably twice the size of what it was in. But this is my plant, if you follow me on Instagram, that blooms all the time. And it looks like we might get some blooms here soon too. So really happy with how that turned out. Looks incredible. Now there was a plant here And I went ahead and pulled the pup off of him and repotted him into a much bigger pot as well. And he lives right here. He's very happy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep him here or not, but he's here for now. Again, up here, we just have this guy. I did end up moving one from up here, my string of pearls, another string of pearls, cacti. This needs repotted this spring really bad. And then this is that little pup from that other plant. This guy is one of the plants that I separated, so hopefully he'll grow nice and long down through here. Now moving on to the living room, we've got our monstera. Oh, I still need to clip those. I forgot about that. Let's do that right now. All I do is I come in here like this. Boom. Boom. Air roots no more. Here's the fiddle leaf fig. He's enormous. I do need to go ahead and get some twine and prop him up so he doesn't keep leaning this way. I did not repot this cactus, but I'm going to this spring. Same with this guy, we'll repot him this spring. These two didn't get watered, they only get watered every other week. This guy got repotted and look what he did this morning. He brought out his beautiful new leaf. Coincidence? Maybe. My Birkin got watered there. This guy just got watered. He's just a bunch of propagations from him. And now into the bedroom. My neon pothos just got watered. I did end up moving this in here. It was in the kitchen. My fig, beautiful mezcales. Oh, well, you know, he could be doing better, but I'm really happy with what I was able to do. I did bring my mister in here so I could continually mist him every day. I did hang this grow light up on the curtain. I do have a little rack, like a really cute rack that you can affix to the wall, but I didn't want to put a hole in the wall since this curtain rod was right here and usable. And his little switch is just right down here. Then over here, we have the mini monstera that I repotted. He's doing a lot better. He's standing up a lot better. And this is the plant that I took from the kitchen. I actually don't like the way he looks right here, but that's where he's gonna stay for right now. Also, massive project, filling up all of my picture frames. They're nearly all empty. Now moving on to the landing. I did repot this guy in quite a bit of a bigger pot, so I'm hoping he will be happy and start growing a little better. This guy's gonna get repotted in the spring. This guy's doing great. And now upstairs. This is the one that I separated. So he's looking good. Over there, those are the ones that just needed watered. We've got the snake plant. I watered him, getting repotted this spring. These three got watered. I know that looks like it's saturated with water, but it's not. It's actually the shadow that's coming off of this right here. And then this plant right here, all I did was fill it up with some more soil. So he's a lot happier. Look at all of his cute little shoots coming in. That's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed spending the day with me and my plants today. And just a quick reminder to take care of your plants. Show them some love once in a while, like some real deep nurturing love, and don't wait too long to repot them because you're gonna end up with some dead ones. As always, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. By the way, don't forget to subscribe, okay? I need some subscribers. Subscribe.